They just exist. No one can say, I created natural things, or I manufactured natural things. You cannot say, I manufactured. Examples would include things like animals. Okay, examples. Some examples. Let's put down some examples. Some examples include animals, plants. Things like animals, things like plants, things like water, things like the air that we breathe, the air, soil, water. These are natural things, okay? Including mountains. Let me add mountains, hills, mountains, and so on. These are things that just exist in nature. No one can claim to have created them or to have manufactured them. There is no one who manufactures animals. There is no one who manufactures plants. You cannot manufacture the air. These are things that just exist in nature. Soil, okay, water, hills, mountains. These are natural things. Do you understand, learners? Things that exist in nature are known as natural things. We've given examples. Then we have these artificial things. Artificial things are things that are made by human beings. Artificial things, artificial things, artificial things, artificial things, artificial things are things that are made by human beings. Artificial things are things that are made by human beings. And some examples include this marker pen, okay, this board, this tie. Learners, this tie is man-made. It did not just exist. It was made by man. Things like examples, other examples include examples of artificial things include, I've given some examples like roads, buildings. Buildings are made by human beings. Roads are made by human beings. Furniture is made by human beings. Okay? Clothes are made by human beings. All right? We have equipment, motor vehicles, cars, equipment, computers, okay, refrigerators, televisions, all those mobile phones. Learners, mobile phones. Let's write mobile phone, okay? Mobile phones. Mobile phones are artificial things that are made by human beings. So these are artificial things. Artificial what? Artificial things. So learners, that is the meaning of environment. We've defined environment, then we have listed things that exist in the environment. This is the first lesson under the topic, environment. We've come to the end of our today's lesson, where we defined the environment, then we gave examples of things that exist in environment. We also gave the classifications of the things that exist in the environment. Learners, we say that environment refers to all things that surround a living organism. We also say that all things in our surroundings make up our environment. These things that surround us, we said, can be grouped into two. They can either be living things or non-living things. We say that living things are things that have life, and they include animals and plants. Non-living things, on the other hand, we say that non-living things, we say that are things that do not have life. We gave examples of such things as furniture, stones, hills, soil, water, air, and so on, motor vehicles, and so on. That is the first categorization of the things that we find in the environment as either living things or non-living things. We then went ahead and said that living things and non-living things that are found in our environment can further be categorized or classified as either natural things or artificial things. And we've said natural things are those things that exist in nature. They are not made by human beings. Examples are animals. Animals are not made by human beings. Plants are not made by human beings. The air we breathe is not manufactured by anyone. The water we drink, we just found it. Okay? These are, sometimes we call them gifts of nature. You don't need to buy air, okay? You don't need to buy air, right? You may buy animals, but in old times, animals were also not bought. People used to go hunting in the forest. Animals were also free. Nowadays, people are selling animals because they are making business out of it, which is still okay because they feed the animals. So if you need someone's animal, you need to pay because that person has taken care of the animal. But there are animals that you can also find freely in the bush. Okay, like squirrels. You can find squirrels. I've not seen anyone selling squirrels yet, but you can get squirrels in the holes and so on. But if you want animals and certain plants like vegetables, you need to buy. So there are natural things that exist in nature. They are not made. You cannot make a human being. You cannot make water. Stones, we get them in nature. So these are natural things. Then we have artificial things. Artificial things, we've said, are things that do not things that we say that artificial things are things that are made by human beings. Okay, these are things that are made by human beings. We gave examples of buildings, roads, equipment, motor vehicles, furniture, the marker pen, the clothes we wear, and we did not forget to mention the mobile phone. Okay, mobile phone is made by human beings. It falls under the category of artificial things. Artificial what? Artificial things.